What's good, y'all? It's the BAM. I'm in Apartments with Parlay. Meet me in Apartments. Partments.
Hey, Parlay. Meet me at the apartment.
Yo, you already know. This your boy Parlay live from Digital House Studios. And we're in Apartment with Parlay. Meet me in Apartments. Listen, y'all already know I love the A. Only thing I love more than Atlanta is the west side of Atlanta. Shout to Bankhead. Rest easy, low. Rest easy, buddy. Long live Swall. Listen, man. Y'all know already, man, that I be talking about this city shit. All right? Because this original city shit, you get a chance to meet and see shit before the world get a chance to see it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't been around enough people to see, you know, people before they actually get they big shot. You know what I'm saying? And I think the biggest thing about seeing somebody is seeing they grind, watching they grind. You see what I'm saying? Ain't then like seeing somebody win. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a hang ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But my next guest is somebody that it's a female, and y'all know her from something. I know her from totally different. You know what I'm saying? And me seeing her around, and especially when in this time, I was moving around a lot of this time, me seeing her and then seeing her while I seen her next, and to see her growth to now, you know what I'm saying? And for her growth, to me have a connection with her growth is even more bigger. You know what I'm saying? When I first seen her and got introduced to her, I got introduced to the gangster. You know what I'm saying? But I watch her just, you know what I'm saying, blossom and become, you know, this beautiful person that everybody see. You know what I'm saying? Still with the gangster shit. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I like. I like for somebody from the hood to make it somewhere, right? And then be cool, but still be gangster and street at the same time. Like, I love it. Y'all know how I love the streets, but you know what I'm saying? I want to welcome my next guest. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Lipstick Gang, Miss Lipstick Gang, her motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Pink bandana gang,
That part.
motherfucking Bambi.
You took it all the way back. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm telling you, I used to hit all the gangster records.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because like I was saying at this time, it was a heavy internet presence time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of move going on, and especially at the time, Atlanta was just getting that, when everything was, all the eyes was on Atlanta, everything was going on in Atlanta,
Yes.
and I'm seeing all this shit. And back then, it was like people wasn't really on the internet shooting videos, doing vlogs like that.
Yep.
The people who was doing it was the people who was really doing it.
That was real, like, innovative at the time, right?
Yeah,
That was the move.
that was the move, you know what I'm saying? So me seeing that, you know what I'm saying, I was just like, you know, then I like gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh shit, she banging this shit too? Oh, let me see what the hell going on real quick.
Yeah, I was real rough around the edges.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I say just to see that growth, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, a lot of people probably seeing you, you know, when you was on Basketball Wives.
Yep.
I seen you before that.
That part.
You see what I'm saying? So
And it's a lot of people that, you know, ain't really familiar with that side of me. So I definitely appreciate being right here on this platform with you even being aware of that. Like,
yeah, the artist.
Yeah.
The artist. Like I would tell you, I like what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I like the industry. I like the music industry. But I love the streets.
yeah.
So I keep a balance in between the two.
Yep.
So anything that's connected to music-wise and it's from the street, I like to figure out about it. I like to do my research. I like to see what's going on. I like to call people who I know. Because I like what they call it. I like to be in tune.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I got to stay in tune.
Definitely in tune.
Yeah, I got to stay in tune. You know what I'm saying? So what I like to do is, for the people who know you, for the people who know of you,
Yep.
for the people who don't know you, I like to go back so we can get a chance to understand who you are as a person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Why you was wild like that back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Seeing what happened to make you slow down so much, just to understand the transformation. Because I just feel like when people understand you, they understand your growth and where you come from. What you're doing is it's acceptable. I ain't gonna say acceptable, but it's easy to understand.
Yeah.
Like a bad ass kid when he had school throwing a temper tantrum, we think he bad. He really going through something
Yeah,
at home.
you got to get to the root of it.
Get to the root of it. Okay, now you know we ain't gonna say it's okay to do that, but we know why now.
Now we know
So
why.
now we know how to
Period.
deal with it. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And I feel like it is in music because it's probably a whole bunch of people who really think they know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, especially just from where I'm at right now. Like, you look at TV and you see one thing and definitely don't know how I got here. Like, why is she even here? You know what I'm saying? I'm from Compton, you know. Nisha in here too, she know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I really like grew up with parents. Like, both of my parents were musicians, right? So, you know, it was like some artistry in me. So if that was like being an actress, like whatever, like I'm in LA, just it's like a real grind. Like when you in LA, you know, like after I graduated from college, I'm like, now what? You know what I'm saying? I got 3-4 jobs. I'm acting
Heard you
on
was
the
smart.
side. I appreciate that.
Heard you was smart as shit.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm pretty well rounded, you know. So, but no, I really started like in LA, like doing a whole lot of like acting stuff. Like you will see me doing like featured background and a lot of different stuff, like movies. That now that I'm mentioning it, like if you look at some movies, you'll be like, oh shit, like she's like in the background. I'm like certified background actor. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really out here grinding, like trying to make money, trying to do it all. But I got so frustrated with this idea of like the casting couch, right? Because to a lot of people, it's like a myth. It's like, you know, this shit don't happen. Directors don't really be trying to like do this and do that. And it got so bad because I'm like, I'm doing background on movies and then I'm like doing music videos because you signed to a talent agency. They sending you out to whatever gonna make some money. So my talent agency, they send me out to video shoots. I'm like, why would a talent agency send you out to a video shoot? But you know, you gonna make $5,000 back in that day for booking a video. So then it's like the
You was in a
rappers.
few videos too.
Yeah, it was
It's a
just
few
some
popular videos too.
Yeah. So then it became like the directors and the rappers like trying to really like play you. And I'm like, look, I'm just on this fucking set trying to get my money. Like, y'all niggas don't really know what time it is with me. And I ain't trying to know what time it is with y'all. But I really just got like, I created like a wall and like I had this chip on my shoulder. And I'm just like, I'm gonna show these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like one of y'all. I just got tired of that concept of being in a female position, like going to be a video model or, you know, I don't know. It was just like.
I call it a free thinker. I ain't gonna say. See, I put that's a free thinker. Free thinkers. I think free thinkers are the people who don't think like regular people think. Mm-hmm. When you think like that, okay, that's what you think. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You know what? I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to do that.
Right.
Kind of like that. That just mean that you got your own vision. You know your way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Growing up in Compton, how was it?
Then it was normal. It was like, it was just like every day, you know, you see what you see on TV, mm-hmm. and it's like really real. Like I'm going to school, people coming up to the school, fighting, shooting, the gang shit was just like out of control.
What school you went to?
I went to Dominguez High School. I went to Roosevelt Middle School, and I went to Mayo Elementary. Every school that I went to was in the city of Compton, like straight core of Compton. And but yeah, like by the time I got to even middle school, it was going down like with the gangs. You know what I'm saying? You had to kind of like really pick a side, to be honest. And I'm like, all my family is from neighborhood Kelly Park. They all live in this area, and so that's all I kind of knew growing up, is me being with the neighborhoods and the Kelly Parks and my uncles, cousins, brothers, everybody. And you know, I don't necessarily refer to myself ever as like a gang banger, gang member, but you know, I'm definitely like affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Like that's them my people.
Listen, like people got to understand this gang culture really formed out there. So people have to understand, you growing up out there, what's going on around you. You're talking about generation after generation after generation after generation of people. You know what I'm saying? It's like your daddy was a doctor, your mama was a nurse, your granddaddy was a doctor, your great-granddaddy was a doctor. Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be a doctor. If not, you're going to be somewhere in the field.
That part.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when we talking about that, y'all just got to understand, like she's saying, these times, it was just like, shit, you ain't got to be with them. If you stay over here, you're going to be with them anyway, especially if somebody else coming. Exactly. You know, so if you at school and somebody else, hey, boy, like she said, you got to pick a side. So that was very intriguing. You know what I'm saying? So as you growing up, what type of things was piquing your interest as a kid?
You know, it's hard to say because, like, I kind of, like, I started playing basketball, but not because at that time I didn't have a real love for basketball. I had a real just love for just, like, being outside in the streets, running up and down, riding bikes, playing with people, like, just, like, being around my people rapping over here, people singing, you know, like, so I had to kind of, like, figure it out because I'm just, like, out here, you know what I'm saying? And one of my older cousins, I definitely always give him the credit because he like, hey, like, you gonna have to find something to do. Like, you can't just be out here running around like a little boy, really. Like, you know, you out here fighting with people and, you know, doing all kind of weird stuff. So I started playing basketball kind of early. Well, not really that early, but, like, high school, that ain't early. But I'm like, shit. And when I was in junior high school, I tried to play basketball a little bit. But it just wasn't, it wasn't doing nothing. You know, to be honest, I was just out there just to be out there. I was on some other stuff. But when I got in high school, my cousin, he really, like, he was like, yo, like, do you see what's going on around you? Like, you gonna have to find something to do. So I played basketball. As soon as I got on that basketball team, that coach didn't let up. He like, oh, nah, you locked in. So that was good. Like a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Good. A lot of people don't.
Shout out to your coach. What your coach name is?
Albert.
Shout out to that boy Albert, man.
I never forget him.
Shout out to that boy Albert, man. Drop a bum for that boy Albert, man.
Yes. Albert.
Give me some claps, man, for boy Albert, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Albert. He was like the most hardcore. He used to cuss us out, be all in our face, but we definitely needed it because it was like he was more than just a coach. He was like a life coach too, because we be on campus and he walking around the campus. He like, hey, get your ass in class. What you doing? You got a game tomorrow. You got practice later. So I'm like, all right, like I really needed that. You know what I'm saying? So I started playing basketball in high school, and I mean, I went to college and played. I actually came out here, which was crazy because I wanted to go to a Division I, play Division I basketball, but everybody's like, you need to try to go to a black college and get that experience. But at the time, Morris Brown, you know what I'm saying? It was like the best of both worlds, right? Because they were like, you can take your classes at Spelman and Clark. You can be registered at Morris Brown, play on their team because it's Division I. The same year I came, they got shut down. Like, they lost their accreditation. So I went back home. I could have stayed out here and went to another school, but I was being spoiled. I wanted to go back home. But, yeah, like, basketball kind of carried me for a while, you know? Like, it got me through college. So that was lit.
As you was playing basketball, was that Compton side still pulling you?
At that point, like, when I got to college, I was like, not really, because I was really able to get a new perspective. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was outside, and then now I was looking back, and I was like, dang, like, yeah, nah, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I kind of got away and started doing something else because it's easy to get, like, sucked in. Yeah. And not to say being in Compton or living in Compton is nothing is wrong with it because I got so many successful, like, family members, but just the path that I was on, like, a change was definitely, like, needed.
No, that was good. Then you went to school, what, media, journalism, shit like that?
Yeah, I went to school for public relations, and then, you know, it's like...
what the hell made you do that?
Well...
What you like, if I can't be a rapper, I'm be a manager?
Nah, like... For me, public relations, I wasn't even thinking about, like, celebrity PR or, like, I was thinking about what businesses, like doing damage control and PR and all that type of shit for, like, big, you know, billion-dollar companies.
All right, so you want to do damage control, so you thought you could fix shit?
Yeah, I think I can fix stuff. Like, that's my problem. I think I can fix people. I think I can fix any fucking thing. Like, my husband be like, yo, sit down. Let's call somebody. You can't fix everything. But, yeah.
You be trying to fix everything?
I be trying to fix everything.
Yeah, when your birthday?
March 1st.
Oh, That's why. That's why.
Y'all both Pisces? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so y'all
I can fix everything.
Yep. Y'all get it.
I don't give a fuck what it is. I can fix it. Shit.
I
If I don't know how to do it, I can type it in. Put
Google,
that bit right on Google.
Yep. I'm gonna figure it out.
He talk about for real.
Yep.
I still don't even look at instructions when you get shit with your kids and shit.
Nah,
you got to build shit.
I got
to
look at
instructions.
That must be the male Pisces version.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna put this shit together.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
So, when did you start really pursuing music as an artist?
I really, for real, started pursuing it once I moved to Atlanta. Because when I was home, I would write. I never went to the studio and recorded anything. I had a whole book full of raps that I wrote. I was so intimidated because it was like, you at home, and it's kind of hard for you to like jump into something new when you're around people that already knew you for something else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, you trying to do this now? And for me, I just didn't want that. I wanted a clean slate, and I just wanted to really have a chance to truly be an artist, without people saying like, that's not what you do.
You weren't on no girly shit too when you were rapping.
Nah, I wasn't. I wasn't at all. And a part of that too was because, I moved to a new city by myself. I ain't have like no male presence around me or nothing. So I kind of had to let it be known, like, nobody finna play with me.
So you went and got you a pink gun?
I went and got me a pink gun. I did.
That's the baby I know, y'all. I'll tell you, man.
It was Dora. That was her name. Dora's locked up right now in some police station in Miami.
True. What happened to Dora, man?
Scrap had gotten in a car accident. She was in the trunk, and they took it, and I just never went to get her. Like, so she's there waiting on me whenever I get ready.
What, too? Thinking about this shit, all of us, when I look at like Instagram and shit, down the same line, we be saying like, man, they need to start doing this and doing it on their page. Start doing this in videos. We used to be doing the same shit.
Yep, we did. But you know what? It's hard to tell somebody not to do some shit that you've done before, right? But it should be easier. It should be easy for them to look at the times and see that things have heightened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy right now. It's so many new artists with so much potential, and they so young, and they just get caught up. They can't separate like that life from this life, and you got to keep a balance, but you ain't got to be in that shit like that.
Nah, for sure. Matter of fact, free everybody who down. You know what I'm saying? Free all them.
Freedom.
But I definitely understand that too. You know what I'm saying? And I was just one of the lucky ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I was just one of the lucky ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it come from free thinking too. Because I was the type of person to say, well, I got an opportunity to do this. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah.
And, niggas in my hood was just like, shit, you finna go do what? Like, when I first started rapping, niggas was like, you finna leave the trap? You finna go to the studio? Bro, you stupid as fuck, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, shit, all right. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand that.
Yeah.
Boom. How did the opportunity was presented to you to be on Basketball Wives?
So I was out here in Atlanta, and I really was like working. I'm at every club, every showcase, every open mic, everything. So I had a song that was kind of like getting a little traction. It's called "Look at Your Body," and I'm just out here doing my thing, doing my shows, and one of my best friends, like, she was on Basketball Wives. This was gonna be her second season, and so they started like interviewing some of her friends. And what a lot of people don't know, when it comes to reality TV, it ain't just like, oh, you her friend, all right, come on, be on the show. It's really like a process. Like, you still have to audition, you still have to go through all these casting decisions and all this stuff. So the fact that I kind of had some motion and it was just like different, they liked that. And so when I was on Basketball Wives, it's so crazy. I say this all the time. They really highlighted me as an artist, which on Love and Hip Hop has never happened. You know what I'm saying? And you would think.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, you would think it would be the opposite. You know, this year, my first year on Love and Hip Hop, I've been on this show for 8 seasons. The first time they will ever show me in a studio as an artist, like in 8 years. It's crazy, right? But anyways, back to that. No, they ain't want that. They like, okay, so great. What kind of drama y'all got going on today? Yeah. So, but yeah, so I went out there, did that Basketball Wives, and it was a great experience. And I really appreciate the way that they highlighted me as an artist. Like it was like a big thing and a big time for me. And then I made the decision right after that to do Love and Hip Hop, which sometimes I'll be like, that was like a weird decision, you know? It was.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I put 2 and 2 together. I'm gonna tell you how, right? I'm telling you, I never forget this shit. I never forget this clip. And they kept playing this shit too, right? I used to watch that shit too. So I get high and watch all that shit.
Okay. At least you keep it real. Most men be like, nah, I don't watch that stuff. I be like, y'all niggas know y'all be watching this too. It's entertaining.
I watch everything. But see, I'm a director too. So I watch shit.
With a different
I watch
eye, right?
everything. Yeah, I watch some everything.
Period.
But the infamous hat. I used to rock the shit out that motherfucker.
Compton hat.
Yeah. She gonna have that motherfucker backwards.
Yep. Got my little fur under the brim.
Listen,
Yes.
she said, baby said, it was cool as hell. Like, shit, cuz I want to whoop some ass.
Yeah, I was kind of lit, man. I was. It was like at that point I had piped down a lot, but I still kind of had that energy because I'm like, I'm not finna be on here fighting, because if I'm on here fighting and being crazy, it's gonna look like it's me fighting over a man. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't really the type of energy I ever had. And I had literally like created this movement of women, like empowering women, like we got this, we can do our thing. And then when I get on this show, I'm like, that kind of like is defeating the purpose of everything that I kind of stand for. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we not finna be letting these niggas like play with us and do all this. And then you get on this show and that's the narrative that, you know, they run
They
with.
want to shoot with,
you know,
because it's entertaining.
Period.
So you said the women empowerment thing. I know you got a foundation, right?
Yep.
So you kind of been paving the way before you even just got the foundation.
Absolutely, yeah. The foundation came after really like, you know, I had started that movement. It was Lipstick Gang, and then we would be having all these charity events without a foundation even in existence. So all the women that I was cool with, we just out of our pocket, like we buying toys for kids for Christmas and having a big drive, and it's just us. It's just like this big network of women I know, because, you know, I pride myself on being around resourceful women. That's what I like, you know, like Red, she over here, she off camera, but I like
Shout out to Red.
Shout out to Red. I love working with women because I feel like, you know, especially in this industry, a lot of women are bosses, especially now. But at one point it was like I had hired these 2 girls from up under this dude, like they was working for him. And I went to the studio one day and he like, hey, roll this blunt for me. Hey, do this. Like, he just like really handling them. And I'm just like, yo, like they smart. Like they own their stuff. And then I'm like, hey, dude, like chill out. They be working for me, like for real. And then next thing you know, they Lipstick Gang.
What you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Look, the female shit.
Yeah.
That's real. Respect to it. Now, I not like that though, cause I listen. That tell you, man, I remember we came to the house and did the song with Scrappy. Forget what we were talking about. It was the gangster shit. I was finna tell your ass come put a verse on that shit. I said, but nah, she ain't on that gangster shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, but I'm telling you every time. But this is all I remember, because it's like you say, first impression, everything. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, that was dope. So you end up getting on Love and Hip Hop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Was you coming into this with knowing that, you know what I'm saying, I think this is going to be a big opportunity for me to do me as an artist?
I thought so.
You know what I'm saying? And they just they remix that motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. If I had like really took a step back and saw it for what it was, I would have saw what it was gonna be. But I wasn't really that. I'm just like, oh, it's Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's artists on here, people on here doing their stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. Mixed in with a little drama, that's cool. But nah, it wasn't that at all. Like, it totally wasn't that. So
do you look at this path now? Are you glad you made these decisions, or do you think it would have been different if you would have stayed on Basketball Wives?
Well, see, I wouldn't have stayed on Basketball Wives. I think I probably would have just continued to be an artist and live in that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would be in a different space, but everything happens for a reason. And, like some days I beat myself up over that decision. I'm like, damn, why did I get sucked into this? But at the end of the day, everything come back around. So, it's back around.
Yeah. Nah, that's salute to that. Now I'm going to tell you, too, like when people watch reality TV and shit, right? Niggas know shit be real because you be seeing this shit outside the shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But it's still this notion, you got this notion in your head that like, oh, this shit, they be putting this shit together. You know what I'm saying? So when you and Scrappy started talking, niggas was just like, oh, that shit just for the goddamn camera and shit.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
How did y'all end up even connected to even go there?
Well, we had really started dating. He was filming Love and Hip Hop, and I was like doing Basketball Wives, and we were like, he would tell me about his show, I'll be telling him what's going on in my stuff, and then, I end up coming back to Atlanta, and we really started like really dating, and I had made the decision. I'm like, well, I'm gonna just do this show since I'm here, and it was like some real elements of our relationship, but a lot of it was people heightening things for TV because that's what people do. Like when other people get involved, like friends, whatever, like they get a chance, they get an opportunity to be in front of that camera, they gonna go crazy. So
I know a few.
Yeah, like it's,
I know a few personally.
Yeah, it's awful. It is like, so some people they get it like misconstrued, like you trying to say the show is scripted. By no means is it scripted. Nobody's handing you a script to say, hey, like do this. But some of these people, they just get on here and they just do some wild shit, and it don't really be real. It just be like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it be some wild ass shit. That shit be funny as hell though.
Yeah, it do.
But I'm gonna tell you what I watch too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just telling you, I'm just a fan of nature and shit. The culture and shit. You wasn't doing what I thought how you was gonna be. How in my mind, I was like, she ain't trying to go there. I'm like, she ain't trying to. I should have said, she ain't trying to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I done been there too, so I understand the growth. But if somebody knew you before, you could see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying on the show. You know what I'm saying? So salute to that growth. Because a lot of times, like you say, when you're from the hood and you get on the show, especially when you get put in a real situation, it's hard to hold them emotions.
Oh, it's so hard. And, I try to always tell myself, I be like, these people, they ain't really trying to do this in real life. So let me pipe down because my stuff is going to linger off camera. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go home, when we leave this set, it's still going to be popping. So, yeah, I ain't really trying to get into all that. It's like let's work, and let's go home.
Let's go home. I'm trying to tell you. Nah, ain't nobody with all that right there. That TV shit, man. Yeah. It's cool for what it's cool for, but, hey, man, listen.
Don't you and your wife do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Listen, I am not made for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not made for that shit.
Please.
I'm just a little different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do fake stuff. I don't do pretend stuff. I don't do makeup stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to play.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when something happen, because it's going to go there.
Period.
And get what I'm going to be saying. That what y'all get. I told y'all.
Yep.
We doing this shit.
Yep.
Now all the writers and all this are going to be like, probably, I don't hear this shit. I told y'all.
That's how it go.
I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now you get what? Y'all better come with them chin bottles real quick. Get me get up out this shit. Y'all gonna be in this shit too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go there. I know I'm finna go. Like you say, I know I'm gonna go with it. This shit ain't gonna be done today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gonna keep going.
It ain't gonna be done today.
Yep.
Nah, for real, for real. Nah, the growth. Boom. How's the family?
Everybody is good. As you can hear, we just getting over like a little cold. Like if one person in the house gets sick, we all
Everybody
know.
get it.
Yeah, but everybody's good. Like the kids are 1, 2, and 3 right now. So of course that is a handful.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot.
You gangster.
Hey, you know, out here. Back to back in it.
Nah, hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you some fun ass shit too. I'm gonna tell you guys sense of humor too, right? You don't never really show the sense of humor, but I'm gonna tell you guys sense of humor like a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you why. See, you had tricked the girl.
Oh yeah.
You did it on purpose.
Yeah. Yes, that was like one of the best pranks that I've ever pulled off. Yes. I'm like, I kind of had it in my mind from the beginning. I'm like, oh wait, let's everybody take a pregnancy test because let's, shake some shit up this evening. But yeah, that was good. She still be mad to this day. She like, I can't believe you did that.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I will tell you what she did. All right. So I'll tell you what this did. This is some hood shit. All right. This is some hood shit. She knew she was pregnant. I got all the girls. She said, everybody take the pregnancy test. I had to take 2 on, right? And goddamn it, and take the other one out. Then the one girl get the motherfucker. She start crying, all kind of shit. She ain't saying shit. She says right there, just smirking this shit. This nigga, this motherfucker here, that shit was funny as hell.
That was hilarious.
Oh, you ain't never seen that shit?
Oh, you gotta see that Nisha. Like that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit that was funny as hell. That shit that was funny as hell. Nah, for real, for real. You like doing pranks and shit? You be doing pranks?
Not really. Like I'm the worst person to prank too, cause I be getting mad. Like I take shit serious. I be like, what the fuck? Like stop playing with me. But yeah, that I just had to do it that time.
Scrap ever prank you?
Not really. He play a lot. Scrap play all fucking day. He be doing this shit, acting like he dropped something. I be like, nigga, stop playing.
Yeah.
He play all fucking day.
Yeah, that's a good spirit.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good spirit. Half these niggas don't even smile no more.
Mm-hmm.
They so serious.
They
Everything
be so
serious.
mad. Like what is going on?
Everything serious. Everything mad. Everything mad.
Is it something in the weed? Some mad weed out here?
No man, I just it's sensitivity.
Yeah.
Let me say that everything is sensitive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to prove that. If I say I'm this, now somebody else will want to say, nah, I'm this. And if one person say, well, let's get to it then. The other person say, I ain't got to get to it with you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I got 100 people say I'm that. Like back in my days, if you said you the strongest man, let's arm wrestle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you was ready.
Period.
If somebody else, you ain't got to know them. They can just be like, you know what? I'm faster than you.
Right.
But let's race. You see what I'm saying? And I think just the sensitivity just make everything enlightened. Everybody's so sensitive, so everything get emotion. Don't nobody know how to hold their emotion no more.
Everybody's so sensitive. Like social media just done created like a what you call it, like a graveyard. Like it's just like everybody just like mopey and just I'm like, what the hell is going on with everybody? Like why is it something for everything? You can't have no opinion. You can't have an opinion at all. All the people in the comments can have an opinion, but when somebody like if you have an opinion, they gonna be like, shut the fuck up. Why you even talking? Why you even saying anything? But I'm like, you're actually up under my shit and you have something to say. So why can't, I don't know. It's just weird, man. I don't understand it.
You notorious for that shit too, no?
Oh, yeah. But I've been having to learn to shut up because Instagram definitely took my page away for 4-5 months. So I had to pipe down all the way.
For real?
Yeah. They definitely.
They be doing some dead ass wrong shit too.
I just called somebody a weird ass bitch. Shut me down.
Really?
That's it.
You know what? That is the hardest thing to do when you from the hood,
Yeah.
but you reformed.
Reformed. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you keep reading them comments.
Yeah.
That shit's hard.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck are these people?
Yeah, this is hard. This is hard.
Why are y'all here?
I work the block shit now.
Yeah.
See, my big bro Trick told me, he showed me how to work the block shit.
Yeah, you got
I just work the block shit, block the shit out you.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn no more.
You got to.
Know what I'm saying? Because if college be like, I ain't blocking them, fuck that shit. Nah, I ain't even like, don't worry about it.
I don't even like certain energy on my page. Like, y'all can go talk that shit under a blog post or whatever, but don't come over here with it.
Because when you see them, they gonna want a picture.
They always do. And then I done seen, this the crazy thing, I done seen people in person, and they'll be like, Bam, please unblock me. And I'm like, oh, bitch, you really got to get out of my face right now, because what you say, like, I don't know what the fuck you said, but if I blocked you, that mean
You deserved it.
Get the fuck out of my face right now,
Hey,
please.
you talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, for real. You ain't never had to throw hands on nobody behind the scene on some shit like that?
Oh, nah, no. I would never, ever fight a civilian, because you know what they gonna do.
God damn.
You going to jail, and I am not.
I'm still.
You is going straight to jail.
I'm still in transition.
I know. I feel you. You ain't fully reformed. You know. You right there on the cusp.
I'm in transition.
I feel
That's
you.
That's what I call what I'm in.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in transition.
It's a blessing to even be in that space.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. That's why I think that it had the people always ask me, like, would you ever see yourself doing this shit? And I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the opinion of people. Like, it's not saying that I care, but I don't give a fuck what people think. You know what I'm saying? So me talking to somebody, why should I think somebody ever care? But I started understanding the power of voice. Yep. You know what I'm saying? When you from a certain place and you make it through certain situations, like, that shit is a testimony. Like, niggas look at that shit like the format, like, this is the blueprint. Only thing I gotta do is same thing, this right there. And when I started understanding that, I started using my voice, you know what I'm saying, start having shit like this, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't have real conversation no more.
No, they really don't. And, you know, some of these interviews is just real, you know, I don't do it. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I used to go and do interviews and do all that shit. I don't do that no more, because I'm like, y'all really just want to sit me down and get in my fucking business and be on some messy shit, and for what? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I ain't doing it.
Nah, yeah, y'all don't got enough drama out of me. Yeah, you talking about it. For sure. Yep. You're back in the studio working on a new project, right?
Yep.
What's the name of the project?
I don't got a name of a project right now, but I'm just actually, like, putting together some great songs, and I'm going to drop something that's more official than a mixtape, because that's the only thing I've put out so far has been mixtapes. So right now I'm just looking at
EP style? Yeah,
a little EP, you know what I'm saying? Like, just something to kind of, you know, re-enter that space, and, you know, that's what I've been doing for the past couple months.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about, this is what I want to know.
Okay.
All right. How'd you coming?
How am I coming?
Yeah, how you coming?
You know, I'm still in that, like you said, probably on these songs is giving more of that transition space that we in, but it's still let you know, like, I still got that, you know?
Yeah, the pretty gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pretty gangster.
And, I mean, it's going to always be that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just in a different position to where I can't really be that part.
When was your transition from, like, street tomboys, like, yeah, I could do the same thing y'all do, to, you know, I'm gonna be more of, you know what I'm saying, feminine woman? Like, when was that transition?
I'm still in that transition. To be honest, it's a constant battle, like, for real, because even as a wife, I still feel the need to kind of, like, hold on to some of my power. And I know that that's probably not all the way, like, the right thing, but that's just, you know, that's just who I am, and feel like I'm always gonna have that element to me. I'm always gonna have that I can do whatever the fuck I want to do when I want to do it style.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how I know you're a hustler too. All right, you caught the weave wave, like when the Kush first hit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
What made you jump on it that fast?
Well, it's crazy that you say that because even before I had like a real certified business, I was slanging bundles. Like, because, you know, I would always keep my hair together. Like, that was one thing I'd go spend some money on is me some hair. So I had the plug. So I go buy hair, and then people be like, where you get your hair from? And I'm like, hey, I got it right here. So that was even before I started the hair company. I'm like selling hair to people. Like, people like, I want that hair you got. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go get it for you. So I'm flying to LA from here, going to get the hair, because even when I was in LA, you know, I'm like going to the hair spots, buying the hair, selling it while I'm living there. But when I came here, it was like you said, like it was really not that popping like that. So I would definitely go fly to LA, bring back some bundles, and I'm around here slanging them.
Yeah, they were just getting on the lace fronts and the
Yeah,
frontals and the goddamn, what's the name on, baby?
You done named it. You done named it.
That was it? Okay, yeah, I know a little something.
Yeah, you done.
You know what I'm saying? I know a little something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, the motherfucker sell.
You in tune.
The motherfucker sell, buddy.
Yeah, for sure.
This is legal crack.
It really is.
Yeah, I'm trapping with you. That's how I know a little something.
Yep.
You talking about that? How I know a little something. Shit, that motherfucker hair, get them hair, got the color of the motherfucker, you had the blood. Oh yeah, I mean, I know the goddamn woo woo. I know the sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know
you
the
got
sauce.
to. You
Yeah.
got to. You got you a nice put together woman. You gonna have to know.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh shit, all the motherfuckers she got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, for real. But now I seen that then, you know what I'm saying? Then like I say, that's another thing, because I know you got that too. I'm gonna ask you this.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Shimmer?
Shimmer. And one of my songs, a long time ago, I said I don't call it swag, I call it Shimmer, and it just kind of stuck from there. It's just like Shimmer, like, you know.
Tell me, I've been asking her, I've been like, what that shit is, like the diamond, like the shit glitter or something, like
everything. My hair, shimmer. Like
okay, boom.
everything,
Say no
shimmer.
more. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Everything.
Okay, boom. I'm glad I ain't forget that
You
shit.
talked to me for 30 minutes
About shimmer. That's hilarious.
And I'm asking her questions. Mm-hmm. She probably think I'm just bullshitting though, but I'm just like, so
I'm
it's like, it's glitter and shimmer, like it's the same thing. She's like, I don't know that. Like, so what the definition? So I'm one of them people that I be want to know.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
I
don't just tell me, don't just tell me. So I be want to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just.
Yeah, it's just something I said, and then it stuck, and I use it to just kind of brand everything about me. It's just like, you know, when I walk in, I'm just shimmering, you know?
So it's a shimmer weave, and it's the Shimmer Foundation.
Yep. House of Shimmer. Everything that I own is Shimmer. It's the Shimmer Living Foundation. It's the House of Shimmer. It's the Shimmer extensions. Like, everything is shimmering.
Pardon me.
Your
Yeah, I can see a House of Shimmer for too, for sure.
Oh yeah, that shimmer. We got that new shimmer. It's like a body kind of like tint. Basically, it got like some sunscreen in it. So when you out in the sun, you just kind of put that thing.
You better not forget Red.
It's just glistening.
About Red, better not forget.
Yeah, it's a new product actually that's about to launch later on this week.
For real, that's what's up. We got the new drop. Hey, you talking about?
Absolutely, yeah.
For sure, for sure. You ain't got no lipsticks, no more other shit like that. No, what they call cosmetics.
No, I ain't got no lipsticks.
And that's the word for it.
Yeah, it's cosmetics for sure.
Okay.
But no, I ain't got the lipsticks.
I fuck a word up, man. I'm tell you, I fuck
nah.
words up, names up.
Yeah.
If you name Barry, I might call you Larry.
Damn. Okay.
But I'm gonna be somewhere in the ballpark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what kind of shit I be doing, and like I used to think it was funny, but now I kind of think it's like it's real rude. Like I'll be in an Uber or something, right? Or just anywhere in public, and a person will never tell me their name, and I'll just say, "Hey, Rebecca," and they be like, and I'm like, "Hey, excuse me, can you show me where?" And she's like, looking at me, and I'll just call her Uber driver a name. I'm like, "Hey, hey Larry, can you?" And he be like, "What the fuck?" Like I don't know. I just be making up names.
When you start doing it?
I've been doing that shit for a long time. And people be like, "How you know their name?" I be like, "I don't know. I just made it up."
Let me ask this shit then. Yeah. How many people? Okay, I'm asking backward. How many people was like, that ain't my name.
A couple people, but some people just be like,
They just go with it, shit.
it. And then I'll ask them their name, and that's one thing I be fucking with people sometimes. I'll ask a driver, I'll be like, hey, sir, what's your name? And then he's like, oh yeah, my name is Larry. And then I'll get out the car and I'll be like, all right, see you later, Patrick. And then you like, what the fuck?
You be forgetting.
Nah, I just be fucking with, just be messing with people.
Damn.
That shit's rude as hell though. Now that I think about it,
You don't think it's humorous?
I do, but they probably don't. What if I was just sitting up here calling you a different fucking name be like, yeah, so
After
did she do that? No,
yeah.
she didn't.
Let me tell you. All right, so
Please tell me.
we're going to Wendy Williams show.
What the fuck?
All right. So we got to think, this is a time where the South shit is like the hottest shit out.
Yeah.
But all the media in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta go up there.
Mm-hmm.
So we did the Wendy Williams. And you gotta think at the time, D for Well was out too.
Okay.
So you got DFB and you got D for Well.
Mm-hmm.
I already don't like missing shit. So I already went in there like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we sit down, interview start. She said, hey, yeah, we here with D for Well. Listen, it took me 2 seconds like, all right, y'all let go. Walked out on Wendy Williams. Facts.
You didn't
Facts.
finish the interview?
2 seconds. Why y'all let go?
Wow.
See, I'm telling you, that bankhead, she said, that shit, I don't know how to shake it.
How would you do that now in your reformed or transitioning period?
In the same situation, same person?
Yeah.
Probably the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
So you ain't really transitioning for real,
motherfucker,
man.
Respect me. Don't interview me if you
You
don't know.
you gotta say, excuse me, ma'am.
No, see.
Can you go ahead and say that again?
Nah, see, you right. But see, I'm right too, cuz. Don't have me sit down and interview me. You don't know who the fuck I am, what the fuck I got
That
going
part,
on.
but
Don't disrespect me like that.
But you know you got a bigger goal in mind now at this point, and so the bigger picture is me doing what the fuck I came here to do, is that press. And so, excuse me, what's up? Can you repeat that? Come again? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. You ain't gonna fit. You ain't gonna fit. You ain't gonna. I don't know, man. You ain't gonna fit this.
I
don't know if she ain't gonna fit. You ain't gonna fit this.
Hold on, we finna open.
I would have said rebook this bitch. I'd have been like, yeah, rebook
PR.
this shit. I'd have been like, rebook that shit then. You know, hey, tell her get that shit right. We book that shit then. You know what I'm saying? Rebook that shit.
Come on, man. You got that stubborn Pisces attitude.
I ain't gonna do it.
See? Or maybe that's the Atlanta part, because that scrap, that was that same mannerism, look, everything.
I ain't gonna do it though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't have nobody who's sitting up there motherfucker who I don't know nothing about at all.
See, you ain't gonna do it because you're on a different type of time. Like, you really out here, like, you really care. You really, like you said, you tuned in. That lady, she wasn't tuned into a lot of different things. She was just kind of like there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was some rich white women, she know they whole full first, last name, they social, she know where the fuck they live. But when it's on some real culture stuff, which she should have been tuned into, she wasn't really on that. And we would be probably having her back a lot more with her going through what she going through if she was,
sure.
you know, locked in like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't have our back.
No, for sure about that. But I'm gonna tell you, but they ain't. I done did it a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just, we didn't have no guidance. I ain't know no more rappers.
Yeah.
I never knew nobody who rapped before me. Never knew nobody had a deal. Don't know nothing about PR. Like, we didn't even have no manager.
Period. Yeah, you just out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't know nothing about publishing at first. We ain't know none of this shit. Yeah. So when people be saying like, but I can't even say that because I'm really still like this now. I just feel like I'm gonna treat you with the respect that I want to be treated with.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you how to feel if I do something. I can't tell you how to feel.
Yep.
All I can do is just apologize if I do something.
Yep.
So now, if that happens and I get up like, y'all let go, and she like, nah, my bad, y'all, my bad. I'm gonna be like, then that might be a different story.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That might be like, you know what? She ain't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? But I might do that now.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? They good.
Nah, that's good. That is good. But I feel like sometimes we gotta like outthink people because she don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And she made that clear. I don't give a fuck if y'all get up and walk out this couch. I'm still gonna be sitting right here.
Yeah.
But for us, we gotta be smarter than that, and we gotta, you know, think ahead and be ahead of the game and be like, hey, like these people gonna try to play. And like you said, like y'all was kind of fresh coming in. Y'all didn't really know nothing about none of that. But now where you are in life, like you gotta know these people.
She'll know me now though.
Huh?
She'll know me now though.
Of course she'll know you
But
now.
so I won't have that problem.
You wouldn't have that problem now. But you could in retrospect tell a younger person like, hey, if this ever happens to you, like still take advantage of that opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
So
Right there.
Thank you.
Bam gonna fix it, ain't it?
I'm gonna fix it, man. Listen, Nisha
Bam gonna fix it.
Nisha finna have me start a whole nother Shimmer company.
Yes.
What you talking about, man? Bam gonna fix it.
Yes.
Hashtag Bam gonna fix it.
At hand 30. At hand 30.
Hand 30. What you talking about? Nah, for real, man. Anything else you got coming up?
No, we got as soon as we drop this project, I'm coming back on here. I'm coming back to the Partments.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna drop some new music. I don't know if y'all even listen to
We
music
gonna do it.
in the Partments.
We gonna do it.
But we gonna get it cracking.
You gotta bring my dog too.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell my dog he been skipping out. Been up a whole week straight looking for him. He ain't been in the gym.
Oh, he hasn't. He been sick. I told you
For
he
real?
was all sick.
That's right. You did
So
just say
yeah,
that.
he gonna be back up in there, and you probably ain't gonna even recognize him because he done lost so much weight.
I seen it.
Yeah.
They showed me the picture.
Yep.
And we
So.
need to bring for the Black Business Spotlight, the House of Shimmer.
Sure.
Y'all need to come through. Nisha, come get you some bundles. Come get you some outfits. I got you. And
Set up in the House of Shimmer.
absolutely,
Yeah,
anytime.
that'll be hard as fuck.
Apartments in the House of Shimmer.
That'll
Yes,
be hard
you
as fuck.
can.
That'll be hard
Absolutely.
as
I was
fuck.
even telling Scrap that they was finna do some shit. I'm like, y'all, yeah, for sure, whenever.
You rolling out in a few months too?
Huh?
You rolling out too?
Am I rolling out?
Uh-huh.
On tour.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pop out in a couple days.
Pop out.
Yep.
We'll see you then.
Yep. Y'all gonna be out there? Y'all on that thing?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be lit
Yeah,
then.
she's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. I'm excited for y'all. Like that's gonna be a great tour. If y'all know what we're talking about, it's the Millennium
Tour.
Yep. Are they calling it the Millennium Tour?
The
again?
millennium turn up.
Okay, the Millennium Turn Up is gonna be so lit. You know they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that era.
The shit, what is it? Bow Wow, Carrie Hilson, Mario, Lloyd, Pleasure P, Bobby V, Sammy, Franchise, Trillville, Scrappy, Travis Porter, Crime Mob, Yin Yang Twins, Day 26.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Missing somebody else. Who?
If we missed you, we sorry.
Make sure we sorry. With somebody
Yeah,
else.
that's why I ain't even want to start.
Well, I said Yin Yang.
I ain't even want to start naming.
I'm
I
missing
said I'm
somebody,
gonna miss hella fucking people.
But I did good. Remember that goddamn
Nah,
much
you
though.
did- y'all did
You know what I'm
great.
saying?
Yeah.
But now that's a hell of a show though.
No, it's amazing,
saying?
and
That was
I
some tennis shoes.
And Chingy.
Yeah.
And Chingy.
Oh, Chingy on
Knew I
that
was
thing
forgetting
too?
somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So that's gonna be lit for y'all, and congratulations.
No,
'Cause
I
that's
don't
a big
talk.
thing.
Don't be playing. I fuck around, bring out one of you motherfuckers. Drop this shit now.
I'm telling you, man, I'm coming out. I'm gonna be out there. So shit, I'm popping out.
Yeah. Don't be surprised here. Well, bam, because this thing real quick.
Oh.
Drop that shit, DJ.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. We gonna highlight the music. Drop that shit. Now, I used to be busting though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I used to, yeah. That's why I say now I want to hear the new shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I definitely want to hear it for real. And when you gonna play some of that new shit? When you gonna drop it? Got a date for it? Anything planned for it?
I mean, I wanted to drop it this month, to be honest, but the way I've been kind of set back with a lot of other life issues, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it's definitely probably gonna be around September, if not August, September.
No, that's for
So
sure.
yeah, we coming. I'm coming real soon. Yep. So like I said, that part.
Nah, for real, man. Tell everybody where they can follow you at.
Instagram, Adiz the Bam, ADIZTHEBAM, and that pretty much link you to everything.
Hit
I
the
got
link tree,
going on.
goddamn.
My link tree up there is I think my link tree is Shimmer Life. So yeah, lemon tree.
How did you get the nickname Bambi?
Well, some of my friends they started calling me Bambi when I was young. This was like before any type of entertainment, anything. Because I reminded them of Bambi because I'm like long and brown and shit. I guess I don't know. They said I look like Bambi. So
And she kind of stuck with you.
it just stuck. Yeah.
Rocked out with
Now it's the Bam.
motherfucker the Bam.
The Bam.
Hey, you talking about, man. You already know, man. This your boy Parlay, live from DJ House Studios. We in the Partment with Parlay. Meet me in the Partments.